On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype. We make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what one. A blessed and wonderful Monday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we're going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps. We're going to kick it off with some international news coming from over there in Waterbury, Connecticut. Yeah, man, may I tell you, where an infamous member of the mobile base Chams gang from over there in Crawford Street, Montego Bay, St. James, get caught up and is presently on life support in the hospital. No information reaching On The Spot News Media is that he had a verbal turn physical altercation with his wife's son. It is alleged that the wife's son caught him up whilst driving and he met in a terrible motor vehicle accident. Now he's presently in the hospital nursing some serious wounds. Now the man in question is presently on your screen. He has since been identified as Keno Williams, said to be an alleged member of the Chams gang in Crawford Street, St. James. Now I'm going to play a voice clip from the actual incident. I have the video, but you don't know, the video definitely is not YouTube friendly. So listen to the voice clip for yourself and decipher from CM. Listen.
Hang on, Chams. Hang on, Chams. Hang on, Chams.
Does anybody have any personal information?
Yes,
like
I know
medical
him.
information?
I don't know his name, but
allergies,
no,
stuff like that?
I don't know, but he's my friend. Hang on, Chams. Hang on, Chams. Can I stand right there? I need him to hear my voice. Chams, hang on, baby. Hang on, promo call the police here, Chams. The ambulance is here, Chams. You got to hang on, Chams. You got to. Yes, you got to. Hang on, Chams. Your help is here, okay? Jesus, he might breathe hard, do you know? Hang on, Chams.
I got Pylon grabbing to stop the lead.
Hang on, Chams. Hang on, yes, baby. You gotta fight, Chams. A promo.
Man, please?
Huh?
I'm sorry. Is he aspirating that blood, or is it just running off his face?
It can come out my nose, too.
Let's clean him up and see if we can identify where the blood's coming from, please.
It looks
What's
like
his
it's
name?
his throat. Chams. That's what I know him as.
Chams?
Chams, yes. But he's my friend, though. Chams, hang on, Chams.
His whole forehead is...
Yeah, hang on, Chams. Yes, baby, hang on.
His whole forehead is sinus. JP.
Yeah.
Grab,
what do you think? Suction?
Suction
the airway?
Huh? I think we need an airway.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to be able to, though, because it's...
Yeah, man.
JP, make sure there's room for the ambulance so they can pull right in.
All right, Chams. You're gonna be okay.
Is he breathing? He's breathing, yeah.
Yes, he's breathing.
He's aspirating.
No, how about we do some suction?
We can try. I don't know where you're going to suction. Let's get him on O2.
Yes. You're gonna be okay, Chams. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay, Chams.
Yeah, so you cut that net loose. We got a saw. We'll cut that tubing.
Yeah, we got to move the trampoline out highway.
Now from the graphic and blooded video received by On The Spot News Media, Keno Williams, aka Chams, was seen sitting in the driver's seat of the motor vehicle with his head slumped back onto the headrest of the motor vehicle with what appears to be blood running from the side of his head. Both airbags in the vehicle was inflated, as it seems as if the vehicle crashed into an embankment into a subdivision of a Waterbury community. Yeah, man. So with there, I go on keep a close tab on this developing story to unravel the reason why Chams was caught up in such a brutal and horrific manner, allegedly by the son of his wife. Yeah, man. Now back on local soil. Now over there in the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled St. James Police Division, I carried a story just the other day about this man presently on your screen identified as Junior Reed, otherwise known as Oyster Boy or Hister Boy, whatsoever boy them want call him, but we all know who we are speak about. Now, this is the person presently on your screen who is presently no longer among the land of the living, as he was taken out in a hail of bullets by criminal elements aligned to a gang that he himself was previously aligned to. We're talking about the infamous rebel side gang from out of Flankers, Mobile St. James. Now, it's a friend turn enemies type of situation, where former friends become enemies and now knockings and clappings is the order of the day. Yeah, man, may I tell you. Now it is said that this criminal element here presently on your screen was one of the criminals who gave him that fatal can that took his life. The criminal element presently on your screen has since been identified as Danje. Now it is said that Danje was caught by the police. Unconfirmed reports suggest same. Now on the Spot News Media will seek to confirm if Danje was indeed caught by the police and taken off the streets. It is even said that he was caught in the same motor vehicle that carried out the drive-by knockings and clappings that took the life of the beloved rebel top-tier member, Oyster Boy. Yeah, man. Now information reaching on the Spot News Media is that this internal gang war within the ranks of the infamous rebel gang from out of Flanker Mobile just may have the potential to spill over in the diaspora in the United States of America, as some of its prominent leaders, we're talking about man like Rebel, we are talking about Buffo Rebel, and we're also speaking about Pito, who is all a part of the infamous rebel gang who is presently in America. They took it through the border and made it across and is presently there, sending funds to one side to war against the other. It is said that it came from them to take out Oyster Boy. Now on your screen is a picture of the infamous Buffo Rebel. He said that he's an artist. Now on the Spot News Media have been covering happenings in the Flankers community for years, where I covered vlogs on the infamous rebel gang and their warring faction, the Libyans. I featured this criminal element several times, and he came publicly on social media stating the claim that he's just an artist. He has nothing to do with criminal activities in the area. But that was a time when the rebel gang was one. Now that there's a split, the same persons who came publicly and joined him, stating that he's just an artist, and on the Spot News Media just a spread propaganda and lies on the artists to get views, are now the same persons coming out and stating that he's a gang leader who is spending a tremendous amount of money within the gang to take out other gang members who are not seemingly seen eye to eye with how him Buffo decide to run the criminal organization. So, see my peeps, you need to understand that when On The Spot News Media come out and also like-minded vloggers come out and call out some of these so-called dancehall artists who are definitely crime producers, just give it some time, man. Don't be too ready to bash us and stating that, yo, we are fight the artists and we no love to see ghetto youth elevate out of the slum. It has nothing to do with fighting the artists, but it has everything to do with us speaking out against the ills in our dearly beloved island home, Jamaica. We will not sit and allow these criminal elements to further poison the minds of our youths and draw them into a life of crime. So we will always call them out. And just a point for us to remember. Who remember when the squash and Shabdan war just started out, and On The Spot News Media and other like-minded vloggers was speaking about what is happening within the ranks of the infamous Six Gang. Many did not believe as Squash, one of favorite entertainer, come and hear and say he's not involved in any criminal activities. And fingers were pointed on The Spot News Media and also other like-minded vloggers as liars until it all played out right before your very eyes. And somehow on shame like a dog. Uno couldn't believe what uno are here and see how it all played out now. Squash, a known and noted criminal element, and Shabdan, uno beloved producer, who in our eyes as vloggers is a violence producer, is still presently behind bars along with some of his goons. Yeah, man. So just do not forget these things, that these artists are definitely big crime producers in the society. Yeah, man. And still in the parish of St. James, a knockings and clappings go on at a funeral Saturday. Yeah, man. It is alleged that one of Brokan's family members had a funeral going on. Of course, Brokan was in attendance. That is what the streets are saying. We don't know for sure if he was actually there. But one thing for sure, the funeral get caught up. And it is alleged that 5 persons get caught up and 2 seriously injured. Now, this brother here, presently on your screen, was one of the recipients of the condom were beat. He has since been identified as Toki. And the next man we get caught up has since been identified as Bama from Batam Pen in Anawood, St. James. Now all of this come off a song that was done, and that this track was done and a criminal element known as Grizman5 was tagged in that song. So a hit was placed on the persons who did the song and all their affiliates, hence the knockings and clappings that took place. Now the criminal element that I'm speaking about, I covered a story featuring this criminal element here some time ago, identified as Grizman5. And it is said that the 5 man them and Broken crew is presently in an ongoing gang war. Now this is the whole crew picture of the infamous 5. Yeah, man, hence the name Grizman5. Now Grizman is a known Nakis and Clappis, most definitely known to the police and known to the regular members of Chan Public in Montego Bay, St. James. So anyone living in and around that general area that is affiliated with these criminal elements, please take note of what is happening, that an ongoing gang war between Grizman5 and his clique and Broken and his clique is presently in full effect. So Crawford Street, look out. Yeah, man. Now over there in the war-torn, crime-riddled, violence-prone Kingston Western Police Division, knockings and clappings took place over there in the troubled community of Mexico Scheme in Jungle. Yeah, man, may I tell you. Now, the man we get can up is definitely not a saint. No halo over him head, nor no two white wing round a back a flap, as he is a known Nakis and Clappis, and also an affiliate of the infamous Sax Gang. Yeah, man. Now, the criminal element presently on your screen has since been identified as Chad, our homeboy. Now, it is said that he's in critical condition. Word on the street is that him pick up 1 or maybe 2 or 3 can to him body, and he's presently in the hospital hanging on to dear life by a thread. Now some is hoping that the thread pop and he losing 3 pints, and some is hoping for a speedy recovery. Now depending upon who you ask, Chad can be said he is a good youth, and depending upon who you ask, say he's a old dirty kind of boy. But if you ask me, he is the latter. Now Chad get caught up into a similar fashion as in most gang conflicts these days in Jamaica. So again, it is another case of friends turn enemies. Now another criminal element known as Parky or Parky, who was his friend back in the days when both of them used to par with Sax Gang. Now Parky decide to switch up the thing and decide say he might go start par over Angola. So he was influenced to carry out that knockings and clappings by another criminal element who I will speak about in a few. So Parky, a known knockis and clappis, who wants to gain the support, the full support of his now gang from over Angola. Definitely I gotta do whatsoever it takes to prove that he's worthy to become a real top tier knockis and clappis in the Angola gang. But Parky is most definitely a knockis and clappis, and is also the son of the now deceased reputed gangster Tataras. So the father, so the son. Pupa was a corner boy. Same so him come. Now the criminal element over Angola, which I've just spoken about, is none other than this criminal element here presently on your screen identified as Bing. Yeah, man. Bing is definitely no stranger to On The Spot News Media, as he has been featured on this channel several times. Now Bing, no get too comfortable in the chair where you sit down in, because many has sat in that chair way before you, and many will sit in the same chair after you. We hope not though. So you are now under the radar of the police again. Not saying that you were ever off the radar, you know, but you're more so on their radar right now. And I can definitively say that Officer Jamaicans team has been deployed to search for you. So wherever you are and whatsoever hole you feel like you're safely nestled away into, Officer Jamaicans team have them good sniffer dog, and they will sniff you out wherever you are. And whenever Officer Jamaicans team eyes and your one lock in and make for, I just hope you do the honorable thing and wave that white flag of surrender and turn yourself in. Because if not, and you do the unthinkable like many before you, then you all know what will happen and what will be the order of the day. Yeah, man. So Bing, if you're listening to the voice of On The Spot News Media, the curtains are closing in on you slowly but surely, and the masses within your own circle have grown tired of your reign of terror in their lives. Hence, what is inevitable. Now, I'll say no more on that. I think you're bright and smart enough to figure out what On The Spot News Media is saying. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in a subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.